If you look at the world around you, you would see we have inherited or we have contributed to a world which is full of bias and prejudice. But when I look back and I feel I've never come across anybody who would say, oh, I'm biased against a person, a gender, a color of skin, or a way one speaks. If we just pick up one number which I am gold on, which is diversity ratio, and you would see that we don't have equal number of men and women in our workforce. When I start going deeper into that number, when you look to seniority at Mettl, it kind of starts leaning towards men. Now, despite not being biased, at least believing at the core of my heart that I'm not biased, and consciously setting processes which ensure that there is no bias, but there is a bias. If after 200 years in the US, if Black Lives Matter has to be a campaign, that means that there is a huge fault line in the society where color of skin matters so much that opportunities are not democratized. And that is the reason why Mercer Mettl exists today. Whether it is a student who wants to take an exam to showcase his strengths and get selected for that coveted seat in one of the top colleges in India or across the world, or if it is a candidate who believes that he should work for a top company in top role getting the maximum amount of money, or if there is a manager who believes I am the best leader to be in the succession plan for another role in my company, I should get a fair chance to get selected there. And today the world turns around and says, no, tech systems, AI, tests, all of them can have bias in it. But the biggest bias is in the human bias. That is, there is no system of record for that human bias at all. So if you ask me for one tagline, which is what does Mettl stand for? Mettl stands for a system that would democratize opportunity for people. I think that is what we stand for. I think the greatest responsibility that Mettl has today is to research our assessments to make sure that we are measuring or whatever we are claiming that X particular job requires Y skill. That is the right selection of skill. The test that we create to measure that skill in an individual is accurate, and we don't let human bias seep into these assessments. If you are able to hold on to these three matrices, then we would be that system of choice for everybody to use us to make sure that we are moving towards a more fairer and a more transparent world. So I think that's the broader message that I wanted to leave with all of you.